consider ourselves a life-saving organization because we are preventing homelessness through adoption, but also through prevention programs. It's not just about adoptions, it's about changing the life of that pet forever and for that family forever too. This isn't just a job, it's, it is our lives, and we all really share that passion. Every day, week, month, and year is all about how many lives we can save. In 2012, we saved 3,139 pets. And 2013, we're on track to save 3,300. We have such amazing resources with our medical team and our behavioral team. And speaking of our medical team, it's just, run by Dr. Bodwin, who happens to be an amazing person and has saved the life of my own dog. It's pretty amazing to be involved with somebody who you personally know is so talented, but then you see her on a day-to-day basis doing things that really don't happen at many animal shelters, let alone vet clinics.
I've always loved animals. I had a lot of animals growing up: cats, dogs, hamsters, bunnies, guinea pigs. So I knew I loved animals, and I loved learning. The marriage of animals and learning, a veterinarian is a perfect choice for me. Working at the Delaware County SPCA, I've had the privilege of working with the most amazing people, the most amazing coworkers. Everyone's focused on saving the most amount of animals. As a veterinarian, I get to touch the lives of animals, the ones who need it most. I get to see some of the animals that are in their worst, having their worst days of their lives, and I have the ability to make them feel better and get them healthy and send them off to their forever homes. This cute little guy is Binks. He was rescued from a high-risk shelter that didn't have the resources to care for him the way we can here. He has an injury to his back leg where he lost the blood supply, and the leg is no longer functional. We will take him to surgery and amputate this leg. Unfortunately, this is a surgery I perform fairly frequently because the injured animals we see here, but he should have a full recovery.
Dr. Bodwin also has the capability of helping people's pets who they might not be able to afford a very expensive surgery at a private practice, and she'll do that at a fraction of the cost. And the alternative is putting that animal down, and that's a family member. So Dr. Bodwin helps keep family members in their homes.
So we are taking off his leg at the hip joint. Sometimes I will take it off of the middle of the femur. In this case, I don't want to because I worry about the stump of the femur cutting through his muscle. He's such a skinny little kitten that if we were to leave it, it would probably cause more damage. Now that the leg is removed, we're just going to close up the skin and send him over to isolation to recover. It usually takes a couple of days to get him back to feeling better and walking around and on his back on his 3 feet. Now that he's all done, we're going to take him to recover for a couple of days, and then once he's done his pain medications and antibiotics, he will go up for adoption and hopefully find his forever home.
I've been fostering here for about, I guess, a year and a half now. We've fostered, this is our 13th animal, Senshi here. He's a 4-year-old Shiba Inu mix. He came in with a condition called pemphigus fasciitis, which is a autoimmune disease that affects the skin. He was almost completely hairless when he came in, and now he's looking pretty good. My wife and I had a great experience. One of our first fosters that we really fell in love with, it was a family that was going to be their first dog, and we really loved the family, we really loved the dog, and so we were able to put that dog into a good home. And that's kind of our passion, is we'll provide a home for these animals for as long as they need it, and when the right permanent home comes around, then we know that we've put that animal into a good situation and we can go on and help the next one.
I decided to volunteer here about 4 years ago because I love animals, like this little guy here, Taffy. The staff does a tremendous job under the conditions that they work. The facility is small, the facility is very antiquated. The supplies that they have, the room that they have, and the resources with which they have is amazing, the job that they do. With many more donations that we could get, there's much more that they could do and much more they could accomplish, because everybody here is so dedicated in what they do, and they do it for the love of animals.
The only thing that keeps us from doing more is the small space that we work out of. We're kind of like that little shelter on the top of a hill. I call us the little shelter that could, like the little engine that could. Because we produce so much here in the shelter that people are just, people are so surprised when they come see us. We rely on good people like you to continue to do the important life-saving work that we're doing. We are a light for people and pets in the community, and we can only continue to be with your generous support. Please consider helping us today.